Hey guys, my name is Blasian Bunny and I am a full-time reseller on the Whatnot app where I sell exotic snacks from all over the world. But today, friends, we're going to be talking about how to organize your show so that it's easier for you to ship items later. There are technically two different ways to set up your show when it comes to Whatnot. The first way is going to be the more traditional way of listing your items out with the exact items you will be showing. Let's call this one traditional listing. This is when you're going to go into the system and type exactly what you're going to be showing. This one is going to be, for example, Free People's dress size small. Then you write a detailed description and title of the item, and then you're also going to take a picture of the item so that when you start your show, there's already things in your shop and people know exactly what is going to be shown throughout your show. There are definitely a lot of pros to this. I feel like it builds credibility with your customers, especially if you are new and you kind of don't have a name for yourself. People can come in, take a look at your shop and say, oh wow, this person has some really awesome stuff. Well, let me go ahead and follow them. Now you build credibility for a potential customer in the future. Also, if someone has something in their buy now tab, you can actually just purchase it right away. You don't have to fight for the item, you can just purchase it right out. Which the cons to pre-listing your items is that it takes a long time. A lot of times, if you're going to be having a lot of items in your show, it does take a lot of time. The second kind of listing you can do is going to be a random pool. This is going to be the numbering system. If they're going to be showing the items live for you, whatever they pull is going to be the next item they sell, and you don't know what is going to be next or what items they have for the show.
Okay, so this is how you're going to do the numbering system listing. You're going to want to go to a show, and then after you're in your show, you're going to want to go down to the bottom and click add. Then we're going to click create temporary listing. We're going to pick our category. In my case, I am going to do the food and drink category. And then we're going to name our listing. Let's do something like random pool, or I guess we can do random snack pool. Then you can also type in a description if you want to. It's optional, but since there's space there, I like to utilize it. So I'll put something like only pay for the first pound of shipping, and then pounds 2 through 5 are free. And then we're going to put your starting price. You can always change this during the show, but let's just go ahead and put it as $5. And then this is the part that's super important. You need to make sure that you put multiple. So you could do like 100 or even like 1,000 if you want. This next part is very important. Do not toggle this on, or you will have 1,000 individual listings in your store. So we just want one listing to be ran 1,000 times. Shipping profile. And then you can add a photo if you want. And if you notice right here, it has been put in our shop, and then we're just going to go ahead and click product actions and pin it to the bottom, and you can see it down here. So that's why I like to put that description, because now it says only pay for the first pound of shipping, and then pounds 2 through 5 are free.
I feel like a pro to it is if you don't have a lot of time, but you really want to do a show and maybe you have a lot of items, you can just simply show the items as you are going, and then on the bottom, show number 1, number 2, number 3. Once something sells, it will assign a number to it. It's very nice and very convenient as well. A couple of cons to this though, you have to make sure that if you are doing the numbering system, that you're actually maintaining the numbers as your show goes on. So say for someone purchases this lip gloss and this one is number 12, item number 12. Don't just set this aside and think that you're going to remember that this one was number 12. You need to make sure that you are getting something to indicate which item is which number. You can get these little stickers like this from Amazon. They're super cheap and affordable. You can kind of put that on the bottom of the item so that when you're packing, it will be clear. A lot of people who do clothes will do these number hangers, which are very convenient. Saying the number during the show will save you so much time if you ever have to refer back and listen to your video receipt. Trust me, if you do all these things ahead of time, it will make it so much easier and more efficient so that when you're packing, it will be a breeze. If you have any questions, be sure to comment them down below. And if this video helped you in any way, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you never miss out on future content to make your Whatnot business succeed.